Hey, how are you, sir?
Good. What kind of shooting you doing?
Just ocean.
Is it personal? Or
Yes, personal.
Okay. So how long are you gonna be?
And what can I say? To everyone I grew up with that watches my films, living in Las Vegas now is like, wow. It's nice and warm, palm trees, waterfalls. It's beautiful. Long way from back east, from Virginia. But peace to everybody out there in Virginia and the whole East Coast. Peace to all the peoples out there in the Yay area. Did 20 years almost in the Bay Area, in Vallejo, Berkeley, Oakland, San Francisco, all over there. Hayward a little bit, Newark, Scotts Valley. I love the Bay. I love the Bay. It's one of the most beautiful places I've ever been. It's got the mountains. It's got the trees. Boy, they got some trees. They got some good weed out there in California, boy. Watch out there now. And it's just lovely. Good people, good times. Just like back east. Peace, y'all. Filmmaker.
Now, some of y'all might be tempted to ask me what it is that I do. I ain't walking around in people's backyards and things. What is that? Lawnmower? I can't get nothing for that. Let me go check somewhere else real quick. Let me see. What's over here? What's this? Oh, what's this? Ooh, a ninja. Yeah. Let me take this for a ride.
That's the police sound. I heard that loud and clear. Everybody, we heard that upstairs. Put the shit away. Put the shit away.
That's funny.
Let me see y'all do that little bang bang, little.
You know I'm a slide. Bang bang.
As you still getting backup camera credits.
Hey,
Yeah, and cinematography.
thanks.
Action. Up at night, Final Cut Pro, making sure everything gets slow motion down on the Apple laptop, making everything look all cinematic. This is how we do it. No fancy office, just the bed, laptop, and some junk over there. I'm checking audio levels.
Doing all kind of rehearsals in Starbucks.
What are you talking about?
First of all, you don't tell me what I'm getting.
The old home video.
If you ever blow your breath and have an attitude when I ask you for something, then this is what happens. Continue.
Okay, so
Action.
Okay. First rule of filmmaking 101. And it's not like I had a whole lot of films experience to do this in, but let me tell you something. Know where your shit is. Because when you're in the middle of an important scene, it'll be something small like that little adapter thing that goes with the tripod. Then you got your iPod or iPad, you're transferring, media. This right here doesn't look like much, but let me tell you, this little lightning connector to your iPod or iPhone 6 is the one that lets you like upload digital images. So important. That's key important. But that's just me talking. You did it. So I decided to get into what the. Man, everybody always want to sell you something. Sell you something. Anyway, it's a paper in front of the door. I was going to ICLV, that's International Church of Las Vegas, back in about 2012. And I was doing a play about Jesus. And I was one of his captors or jailers. And I did it for it was the last 3-4 days of the production. And it was very fun, get to be around some prayed up people, some good Christian people, and to do a performance in front of a large church. That's a big church up there. It's up on, what's that, Durango and Westcliff. So check them out. After that, prior to that, I had been, on the phone trying to sell some scripts I wrote. I was learning how to write some screenplays and like TV show type stuff. And I was getting my write on because I had wrote some small mini novels, novellas. And, I published them on myself online. And I wrote many a short story. So for me, this was a step in that direction. I figured it out like the night after the last play. I sat up on YouTube. I'll never forget this. I was just sitting there like, okay, what am I going to do? And so it just hit me. I was like, make your own film.
Oh, I got the video going. Oh. I'll take the video.
Because I couldn't get anybody to pay attention. I was like, you have an agent. You don't have an agent. You need an agent. But if you have an agent and you knew it was, I called, California studios. I called New York studios. And, I couldn't get anybody to pay attention to me. And so I was like, well, if the door ain't open, kick that mother sucker in. And jump in and make my own path. So these are some of the first films we made.
You know what? I don't care about none of you no more. I don't care about none of you no more. You know what? Forget you. No. Hell no. I don't forgive you. I don't forgive you. I will never forgive you. I could die today and I would not forgive you for what you did to me. Jesus, help me.
And these films were in our very, very beginning stages with me putting the camera on a tripod and my wife in the film and us doing everything together, and I'd still like to keep it that way together, and it seemed like we still doing it like that together. So here's a couple of more. And the wife and I actually did the set design, makeup, costume, and props on this all ourselves.
Oh, thank you, Jesus. Oh.
Then I really got into my Steadicam and camera angles. And this next scene's in Las Vegas. not concerned about, you know, being on the big screen.
That's Gladys Knight, right there in the black hat, and the other lady is my queen.
Put together the little wheel.
The lady, Sherry G.
And was making my own rigs, and it's really fun. It still is. And after buying all kind of equipment and having to put stuff in storage and everything, I find that I'm just as happy with my phone or my iPod or my iPad or a suction cup in the car. And right now I'm using my old camera, my Nikon Decon. Cut!
And of course, in the middle of shooting, my queen is calling me.
Babe, hello. Hello. Hello.
Hello?
Yeah, I tried to.
Daddy?
Yes, ma'am. I was right in the middle of a shoot. Yes. Yes. The life of an independent filmmaker. She gonna try to FaceTime me about 29 more times. I'm gonna just call her. We'll call her together. Put you on speaker on blast.
Please leave your message for...
Okay. Action. Now, I done forgot where I was altogether. Oh yeah, I was talking about the D5100. The reason why I like this camera so much for filmmaking is so simple. It's my first DSLR, maybe my second. No, it's my first. I know how to go through the menu very quick. I've used this for a lot of photo ops. I've used this for tons of family video and practice short films and family videos. I've done together with the family and friends. Well, I don't have friends. I have family.
And this was one of our first film festival entries, short films, titled Storms of the Mind.
Hey, babe.
Hey,
We need to do what's best for us and resolve this situation.
you can't resolve a baby. We are having a baby.
I can't do this anymore.
Do what? There's nothing for you to do. If you...
But just what? 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 Baby, know this.
Know what?
That I love you.
I love you. You're my heart, my world. But if you're not going to support me and this baby, then what are we even doing this for?
I didn't expect for this to happen.
No? No one expected for this to happen.
Can you at least try to understand how I feel?
Well, this is what you wanted. It's just not quite how you wanted it.
No one told you to go out and dance and strut out there like a whore.
Like a whore? A whore? Your wife? Oh, that's how. Okay, that's how. Okay.
Don't try to twist my words around.
No, you don't get to tell me what I can do and what I can't do.
I'm not trying to tell you to do anything. I'm just saying that this could have been easily prevented.
Prevented how?
What about your friends? Where the hell were they when you got raped?
Whore? That's what you think of me, your wife? Whore? Move.
I'm sorry for what I did. I'm sorry for what I said. I shouldn't have called you a whore. So, babe. Babe.
No, no, no,
Babe.
no,
Babe.
no,
Babe.
no, this is not gonna happen again. No, 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 no,
I'm so sorry for what I've said and I've done. I should have been there for you. It kills me every single time that you leave this house.
What's gonna happen?
I love this baby. I'm a great part of her family. No one will ever hurt you again. If they do, I'll kill them.
Vin Diesel on. So y'all excuse my teeth. I ain't brushed my teeth this morning. I ain't gonna redo this. So just deal with the yellow. I'm up early in the morning, and I like the simple shots. The simple shots. This is so simple. You normally break out the 5D and the Rode mic and the screen thing. You watch everything on, and you look at Portman, all that's good and everything, but some of my best stuff gets done with my old camera and my cell phone. And I keep this in my top pocket, just to boom, bam, I take it right out, edit it right there on iMovie, then I could send it over to my Final Cut Pro if I really want to fine tune it like that. But a lot of my stuff, I really don't use Final Cut unless I'm doing what I call a major production. But if it's just a lot of regular stuff or even some major production, I like the simplicity of iMovie. Shit, that's my loud ass air conditioner. Cut! Some more of my script. More filming to do. Life of an independent filmmaker. But the hustle's real. It's real. Yeah. Keeping it real on my vegetarian vegan. That's a sauteed mushroom burger with jalapenos and french fries and fake beer.
What game is that, babe? 6.
Oh, this is the life.
That filmmaking life, that back rubbing, you can hear the violins in the wind, the breeze and the cool trees, and that the cool breeze and the trees. I don't know.
Oh.
Must have more. Writers and filmmakers tend to keep the weirdest hours. It's early in the morning, but I don't know. Sometimes I need that before the first light type of light. And then in the evening, right after the sun goes down, is a very good type of light. But I think it's the still, the quiet sometimes, during the day, you have all the airplanes flying over. You got those little bugs with the messing up your audio. And you can have some kid that just wants to be in the scene, walking back and forth, that kind of stuff.
Oh, come on, man. Hey, wait. Hey, this is the life of a filmmaker. Don't do me like this. My fat flabs. Hey.
Okay, so here I am, still filming my independent documentary, Life of an Independent Filmmaker. And for this segment, I just want to show you a couple of my items. This big, huge microphone with the handle that goes on the stand. I don't even know what it is, but it didn't work that well, but I'm sure if you put it in someone's face, it sounds great. Wires and ye old Rode mic. This is the GoPro. My wife's Beats
They're pretty good because they have a microphone that fits into a TRRS. That's tip, ring, sleeve. And believe it or not, got this little funky thingamajab. Yeah, I said thingamajab. This thing right here on Amazon. It's a hot shoe adapter. You put a couple of funky things on that. And you never see me directing without a hat on. It just doesn't happen. I don't know why I do it. That's just like the old 70s guys would sit in a chair. And so I put on my Cali Bear hat or my UNLV hat or yeah. I find that the simplest things I find the most enjoyable. I can put this in my pocket. This little, I stick my phone on it. It's real small. I've had to super glue it to keep it together. You can see the little glue on the bottom of there. But I stick it in my pocket with this little thing and this, and I roll. I get so much good B footage with this iPhone. It has 4K on Movie Pro, on iMovie, and Filmmaker Pro. I'm using Filmmaker Pro right now. They've upgraded throughout the years. I definitely recommend it. It's awesome. I love the 2.39 by 1. Gives it that letterbox look. Grew up on that old Clint Eastwood type movie, so I love that big wide look. I'm waiting on my iOgrapher now, and the funny thing is I couldn't wait to get a Canon. I couldn't wait to get the Mark III. I was like, yeah, I got it, and I'm all happy. And I still use my iPhone probably more than anything. But I love taking the Canon out to get those shots at night, 128,000 ISO on that puppy. With this documentary, I've used mostly my iPhone. Let me think. I think in the very beginning I used my Nikon a little bit, but about 98 to 99% of this documentary has been, and God willing probably will be, filmed with this iPhone 6S. And now I'm going to show you some of the footage I've shot, probably 20 to 30 second clips in the past of some of the work I've done. And I've done it on all kind of cameras. I even have a Smoothie Glide cam I can't find. It's in storage somewhere. But I used that with an i5 iPod and actually got one of the intros to a webisode I had on that camera. It's called Need to Be Heard. So come see me. Doing my thizzle, my jigger down. Alright, niggas, them was it up. I'm a alright, niggas. I just did that to mess with y'all.
Some work I done did before, some music videos and a brief documentary.
Okay, I grip the pistol, palm sweaty, niggas want me gone. Up all day, out all night, I know mama want me home. Hate these streets, but I think that they gon' love me long. Oh, how wrong I am. Yeah, package just us down from the north. I need no jewelry like God can judge me and tell me if I'm living wrong. But alright, niggas talk a lot of shit to silent night. Hope you not afraid of the dark. You got a lot of talk, and I'm all hard like an all-star. Tony Stark. Motherfucker, the industry been letting these generic ass niggas in. It's making me cringe and wanna go on a binge. Put me in. It'll be fatal. Like
On location, Las Vegas, Nevada, out in the desert, shooting a music video with my son, Cheddar Beat.
Especially the way niggas out here giving names up. It's really fucking game up. Man, I'm on target, so you better get your aim up. I'm taking shots till there ain't none left in the chamber.
When you want something in life, sometimes you got to climb some mountains to get it, which my son Cheddar B is up there getting it on top of the mountain out in the desert on this mixtape video shoot. Now he got to walk back down. And I do a lot of home video with the family.
All right, we on action whenever you ready. All right, try not to move past that and past your mom.
Or what about like this though?
Yeah, you good. Just move it up and down.
Okay.
All right.
Now ready. Yeah. I'm out. Well, how about that? I don't know who's worse, them or you. Either way, I don't mess with you. True, I tricked myself out of my position, or was you just poison and listen to anything a nigga was?
You know a lot of old school hip hop, am I right? Yeah. Okay, so
All right. Up early in the morning, 6:04. I've been up since 3 something. This is my fresh made iced, not tea, lemonade with ice. I blended it so nice and chill. Welcome to my little universe. There's the lights, interview chair, big old green screen, and another lights. Told y'all before I like that old 1975 television. So, Filmmaker starts his day.
Como eran los míos, y allí quedarme inmóvil, permaneciendo juntos por ti. Hoy puedo respirar.
Okay, so what's the movie idea?
Alright, so when we was in here, he was talking about we should come back and rob him.
Uh-huh.
I was thinking after a couple days go by, we me and Shay set something up and pretty much have him in the kitchen, like with like a little jar or some powder, you know.
Let's record. Numbers moving. Okay, so you just have to have this scene. That's what you want to do.
Yeah, I really would like to do that scene.
Well, here's the thing. You know, the movie's got to drive. It's got to go somewhere. It just can't be random scenes. So he's after this. After y'all rob him and you don't murk his ass, what do you think he gonna do? Where is this going? He got to come find y'all. Okay, and we're called Life of a Independent Filmmaker. I've been up editing on the laptop and on my iPhone. This one is a part of a film that I'm working on from last year. I'm just now editing it. And it is a music track by an artist that I'll listen to credits on Free Music Archive. So, check this out. Okay, so I'm a couple weeks into making this documentary film. Up in the room with the wife right now, the super duper queen, Lady Shari. She's over there playing Fun Run 2 and Fun Run 1. And I'm laying across the bed, got the TV on pause. I'm sorry, babe, I'm holding up the show. But this is an update because I'm about 44 minutes and 59 seconds and 5/100ths of a second in on this documentary film. So right about now, I'm probably about to slide in something else we made just to keep you abreast. Abreast of the situation. that one right there, as in that is in current production right now. But let's take you back to a webisode of mine called My 2 Cents. I'm Mark Melvin, and this is My 2 Cents. Today was a super sad day for African American women, our black queens. Video gone viral of a young sister being beat horrendously while she was on her way to turn in a job application. Is this what we've got? Wolfpack attacks, attacking one another like rabid dogs in the wild. Is this where we're at as a people? When I think Michelle Obama, Professor Angela Davis, UC Santa Cruz, I think of beautiful black women that have shown the way. Queen, you can be anything you want to be. You can be the President of the United States of America. To harm your own sister. We've got to stop attacking each other and attack the foundation of our problems.
Someone shot this video. They just kept showing it on Facebook over and over and over again. 5 of the girls in the video have been arrested, but the victim's mother wants more behind bars.
Anything at all about any more of the members that had anything to do with this sisterhood gang, could you please call and report it to the police?
So this doesn't happen to anyone else. It's this disturbing video that's been posted all over the internet. A 17-year-old Baltimore County girl violently beaten and robbed by a group of girls on Tuesday.
They punched her, they kicked her, and mostly they stomped her in the head.
The victim's mother, who didn't want to be identified, says the group that attacked her daughter is part of the sisterhood gang.
I just really do think that something needs to be done about these gangs, because every time you turn the TV on, it's another gang after somebody else's child.
Okay, I just went and saw Star Trek Beyond. Now, even though I'm a filmmaker, I still like to go see other people's work. I love watching other people's work. I just thought that was a beautiful movie. I've been watching Star Trek since I was a child, and I watched some of the TV shows, not all of them, like the newer generation stuff, but the old ones, yes. And all the movies, yes. So that was 5 stars. Awesome. I'll probably see it again, but I'm gonna wait till it come out on the movie though. Testing. Okay, I am at the casino. I have a chip in my pocket, and I'm on my way over to what's called the cashier. That's where you go get your money for your winnings. Now, I told y'all this is about the life of an independent filmmaker, and with that being said, I'm gonna go over here and handle my business, because that's what I'm doing, handling my business. I'm about to walk all the way up to the cashier's box and get my scrizzatch. Here we go. Okay, y'all, about to go out in the desert, climb a mountain. All right, let's go. So I had to really get out here and show y'all, brother out here. Be careful climbing. You gotta go around stuff. Woo, watch yourself there now. You gotta go up. Yeah. Take your time. Sometimes in life, You gotta climb these mountains. Oh yeah, to get to where you trying to be. Whew. Whew. It's a long climb. Way. Now this shoot right here was not an actual Mark Melvin film. This was a True Blue video shoot shot by the artist, hip hop artist, No Clue. This was actually a lot of fun to do. Dan invited me. That's the guy there in blue. That's True Blue. We used to do a hip hop Christian show together on KLAV Las Vegas some years ago, and we've stayed in touch off and on through Facebook, and very blessed to know this brother. He's doing his thing. This gentleman right here is Shabazz Garrett, who is actually a serious professional photographer. He was just shooting the artist No Clue, and this is some friends of Dan.
I'm sorry.
This is a character right here that Dan said that he created. I forgot the name. All right, this is Dan and Rick Brown Sr. That's No Clue's dad. Shabazz Garrett on photography at the video shoot. And this is the homie right here, Dan, doing his walk, and he's getting it. I got him down in slow motion too. Thanks again, Dan, for inviting us and allow us to document your video shoot. We had a great time. A lot of fun stuff we get to do at Mark Melvin Films. Slow motion. Yep, and that's my car in the background. And my rig on the ground. And I believe the car club was, whose car was used, is a club in Las Vegas called Riders for Life Vegas. And there he is getting some motion. Beautiful car, beautiful. And he chirps on out. And that was the True Blue video shoot. Shot by the hip hop artist, No Clue. And after the shoot, we met a photographer named John Deisman, who actually talked to us for quite some time, an hour or so, and gave us some serious knowledge about photography and photography history. I actually learned quite a bit from Mr. Deisman. Am I including a subject into the scene or excluding the background from the scene? So a lot of history, a lot of good times. He showed us some phenomenal work. This guy's pictures were so clear. The camera he had, you could see like a monkey on the moon. Like you could spot a dot on a dime from like a mile. It was ridiculous. It was a heavy lens. It was beautiful. That's Shabazz and Mr. Rick Brown again. And that's John Deisman, him and his wife in the Hummer. And I lightened up so you could actually see me.
Okay, run that apple juice. Apple juice? Apple juice? Did way too much weed in high school. Where the game at? I had to pawn it, man. SSI was messing with my check. Still getting that crazy check? Yeah, cause he crazy. Hey bro, step outside. I need to talk to you for a minute. I got a fly ass nurse, y'all. What she look like, bro? I don't know. What you mean you don't know? Oh, something wrong with his eyes. Ain't nothing wrong with my eyes, bro. She coming through? She got booty, yo? You can't take black people nowhere. Don't know how to act. He lying, greedy, man. Hey man, this the same that deliver your weed? Yeah. Aw, snap, he got the little big booty nurse bringing him weed, yo. You burn with her? Nah, man. Nigga, you lying. Nigga, you lying.
And that was an actual writing session at Starbucks with Eshawn Garrett and Shabazz Garrett. We were actually getting together to collaborate ideas and do a script read of the upcoming film, feature-length film titled The Room, which is about a young man that is too scared and has anxiety situations to leave his studio living hotel room. Y'all know what I'm saying? And I find it imperative to end this film where I started it, right here on the front porch. I guess that's a Virginia thing to do. This next clip was actually shot at a church for my family's church, Life Changers Worship Center. And every year, the First Lady does what's called a women's conference titled I Am Worth It, Very Important Princess. And what she does is gather some speakers together to speak to young ladies and give instruction, direction, and inspiration and encouragement to young ladies to face what's going on in this world from a Christ-like, Christian, godly perspective. And it was very good. The young man that you're about to see here is actually a real pimp. This is not acting. This is not play. This is not make believe. And I thought that I would end my film with a snippet of about, I don't know, I might edit up the whole 17 minutes, or I haven't edited it yet, but I'm putting it in there, of I Am Worth It Girls Conference. And this is a real pimp giving you some game of the streets and how it really is. And his life is not the same anymore. Now he's bringing people to the good side. So definitely give this a watch and we'll wrap it up. Peace.
Alright, again, I'm KJ Jacobs. Okay, I was born and raised in Las Vegas, Nevada. Can I take this off? I was born and raised in Las Vegas, Nevada. I went to Cimarron Memorial High School. I'm 26 years old. What I'm here to talk to y'all about is about pimping and sex trafficking. And now, new age, these girls try to say stripping, because they say stripping isn't prostitution. But I'm here to tell y'all, stripping is prostitution. It's the foot in the door, okay? So we're gonna do a little bit of teaching today, because I'm gonna teach you young ladies something that I didn't get taught. And I don't wanna see any of you young ladies go down this road, okay? So, Cimarron, I played sports. I was an athlete, I was a jock. Pretty boy, got the women, whatever. Shouldn't have been doing that. And through that process, I met an older man. When I turned 18, I was just graduated, a little bit into it. I was walking down the strip one day with some friends. And I met a gentleman, and I went to school with him, and he says, oh, come to my car and smoke. And let me tell you about some things. So I go to this car, he got some new Challenger, purple with rims. I'm like, whoa, what's going on? This is like in 08, Challengers was out. They was running around everywhere. And he just begins to tell me about pimping. He starts saying, you know, hey, you know, you could do this. You could do this. You used to get the women. You could do this. So I said, okay, let me try it. I started going on his wing. Through that process, I ended up getting 1 girl, 2 girls, 3 girls, 4 girls, goes on and on. So through that process, I started going and I started pimping and I started doing it real big, real big. May 1st of 2013, my house got raided by the FBI, DEA, and Vice Unit. I'm currently on probation for 5 years right now for pimping and pandering and drug trafficking. So through that process, they took everything, my cars, my houses. Now I'm left with nothing. Okay, so I want to tell you ladies what it is, what a pimp looks like. Okay, see, we all think that a pimp is some guy in a suit, you know, have a cane with a big hat, have some expensive words for me. No. They don't come like that. No, they don't come like that. Okay, we have 3 different kind of pimps nowadays. We have a gorilla pimp, which we hear about. He's the one that's going to beat you, put you in the closet. He's going to be more forceful of it. We have a finesse pimp, and I want the parents to really understand this too, because even with me when I pimped, I was a finesse pimp, and I met girls' mothers and they looked at it like a relationship, but it's not a relationship, okay? It is a relationship, but it's not a true relationship, let me say that. So a gorilla pimp, he's gonna force you, he's gonna make you do it. He's gonna mind control you. He's more about mind control. I'm gonna put fear into her heart. I'm gonna make her do those things. A finesse pimp is gonna be the one, he's gonna have the Mercedes Benz, some Gucci, some Louis, you know, some Giuseppe shoes on, they have a nice little Benz outside. That's him, okay? Then you have a boyfriend pimp. Now a boyfriend pimp is the hottest one right now. That's the one we gotta watch out for, parents. It's the one that comes next to your daughter and he plays his boyfriend role. He tells her he loves her. Oh, I love you, ladies. I want to be with you. I want to be your boyfriend. But then he comes in the back door and he says, well, if you love me, why don't you go make a little money? Why don't you just go be a stripper part-time? But then when you strip, it goes into something else and something else. And this man is eating dinner with you. He's next to you. Okay, so those are the 3 different kind of pimps I want to make y'all aware of, okay? And now with this, you know, I'm trying to kind of keep it down as much because I had something way more, but as I came in, God said, let's dimmer down this thing because I was going to come with some real rough stuff. So I'm trying to just piece it all together for you, okay? But I'm going to keep it real. I have to keep it real because the streets is real. And it's a real live pain. It's not sugar-coated. It's real, ladies, okay? Now, if you say, hey, I want to be a stripper, okay? Now, ladies say, oh, well, they're on the videos, they're half naked. You know, why can't I go strip and just make a little money? But let me let y'all know what stripping does. First, you go up there and you're degrading yourself. You're taking your clothes off in front of men who have wives, who have kids your age, and throwing money at you. They throwing money. They're not handing you the money. They're throwing at you. That's a sign of disrespect. If you go into McDonald's, you don't throw your money at nobody at McDonald's, right? You hand them your money. Same thing, you know. So they're disrespecting you off top. So then they go and they thinking, oh, it's okay to strip. It's okay. And do that stripping. Now you have this guy. He hands you $5,000. He says, what are you gonna do with this? I want some extra fun. Now we all love money. You know, we all like to have nice things. So you're gonna do that. And your boyfriend pimp that loves you is gonna tell you, oh, go ahead, do it. Go ahead, do it. We need some money. We need to pay the bills. So they think that it's okay to strip, and it just opens up a gateway. When you're out there, ladies, it gets real. It's really real. Like it's not as bad as we see in the movies. It can be that bad, but it's pretty bad. You're going into hotel rooms with total strangers. You're going in cars with total strangers. You're doing things with total strangers that you can die. You can get AIDS. You can get diseases. You can die from. At the time, I didn't really understand and truly get what was going on when I was doing it. I was so lost. And people think that as a pimp, you know, that's why I try to tell the story of a pimp, because you think as a pimp, oh, he's just some dude, he don't care. But mentally, I was messed up just like the women is messed up. If you have to be messed up in your head to mess her head up. So, you know, I just wanted to really come in and just let you ladies know that you're beautiful. You don't have to do that. You don't have, if that dude tells you to go make some money for him, he don't truly love you. He doesn't truly love you. Because I can tell the truth. I didn't truly love anyone that I was in the game with. I didn't truly love him. I said I loved him. I told him some good things, but I didn't truly love him. You know, and he doesn't really love you. If a man tells you you have to do something to take yourself the other way, don't do it. Don't do it. If he comes, let me let you know this. If he's 20, they're going younger. If he's 18 to 30, and he's driving a Range Rover and a Benz, and he got a high rise down on the strip, and he got a good Gucci belt on, and he got some Giuseppe shoes, parents and women, he's probably a pimp, or he sells dope. Let me let you know though, 9 times out of 10, I work 9 times out of 10, you're not gonna get those things. You're not gonna get those things, and those things don't even matter. Because I had it all. I had the big house, I had all the cars, I had all the clothes, and now at the end of the day, I have nothing, because they take it all from me. Nobody wins in that. Nobody wins in that life. I haven't met one pimp, one girl in the streets, one stripper that is successful. I have not met one. And I've been to 30 different states with it. And I haven't met one successful one yet. It's all a facade. Everything you guys see on Instagram and you see on Facebook, it's a facade. They take it at that moment. It's just like this. If you trying to think of a good analogy I can use keeping this time. But if you get dolled up that one day, you get super dolled up that one day, and you take a picture,
You don't look like that tomorrow. You might not get dolled up like that, but it's at that moment, and that's what they're doing. They're trying to fool you. For one, you guys don't believe everything y'all hear on Facebook and Instagram. Don't believe it. Don't believe it. The young people I know that we love Facebook and Instagram, don't believe it. It's all a facade. It's not real. It's not real. And that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to diminish our mind. You see this girl on Facebook and she got $1,000 in her hand and she riding in the Benz, but let me let you know, baby hurting every day. She does that because she's hurting. Every day she wakes up, she's hurting. She's lost, she's confused, and y'all don't want to be that person. Y'all don't ever want to be that person. Stay in the books. Stay in school. I know when I heard my parents say stay in school, I'm like, man, you just don't want me to have no fun. I'm out here trying to turn up. You don't want me to have no fun. Nah, let me let y'all know the turn up is not real, okay? The turn up is not real. I'm gonna let y'all know that the same thing happens out there every day. The same thing happens out there every day. It's the same thing, different day. You know, as I went in my walk after I got raided, I still tried to keep doing it. And I said to myself, you know what? Something got to change. I done did bad for 8-9 years and nothing went good. Let me try something. I didn't say I'm giving my life to God. You know, I just said, let me just try something different. Through that process is when I got my life for God. But on New Year's Day, I went out, had some girls. I went to the club, turned up, spent my money. Why? I don't know. But I did. And woke up the next morning, packed my bags and left. And that's when I began my new life. And through that process, I just began to really learn and really know God. And he gave me the revelations. He said, you know, as adults, now you ask your mama and your daddies, right? Y'all say, what's fun to you? Your mom and daddy gonna say, fun is stability. How about fun is us going on vacation? How about fun is knowing that I don't have to worry about money? That's true fun to adults. See, fun to a younger person is let's go to the club, popping bottles, chilling with my friends, going to parties. That's fun to us now. But let me let y'all know something. It's about the future. It's about the future. And that's where the real fun. You have to put in the work in the school. You have to go to school. I know it don't seem like fun, but when you get to, if you go to school and you go to college, you'll graduate 25 with I'm not saying an associate's degree. Associate's degree don't get y'all far. I'm talking about a master's degree, okay? So at 25, you'll be set. You'll be set for life that you'll never have to worry again. That's when the real fun kicks in. That's when I'm learning this now because I'm going back to school right now. I'm 26 years old and I'm just now getting my life together, y'all. Y'all don't want to be in these shoes. Yeah, it's hard. I got a record. It's hard for me to get a job. I can't get a job. I know girls because I do a ministry with women from the street, men from the street that I'm trying to go back and get. None of us can get jobs. We're all looking when we go in. I go apply for a job. It says, "What did you do in the last 5 years of your job history?" I have nothing to tell them. I have nothing to tell them because I've been out there running these streets for the last 5 years. Y'all don't want to be that person. Y'all don't want to hit the reset button when you're 30. You know that woman y'all see at Walmart that's real old and greedy? Yeah, she hit the reset button at 40 because she was on the turn up. That person here, I'm trying to tell y'all the truth. Y'all better ask her. Y'all better ask her what her 20s was like. She's going to tell you I went to New York and back. You know what I'm saying? So that person at McDonald's at 1 o'clock in the morning when y'all go get your cheeseburger, she 40 years old and hand you that the turn up was real. She had to press the reset button. So I'm here to tell y'all, man, keep y'all lives right. Don't worry about these boys. These boys gonna be boys. I'm telling you, we don't turn into men. I'm 26, I'm just turning into a man. They don't turn into men. Don't worry about these boys. Get in these schools, stay in these books, put your head in the youth. Okay? Now I just want to, God told me to pray for anybody that is being misled in any kind of direction, that you're thinking that what you see on Facebook or you see on Instagram is true and you're starting to veer that way or you're starting to veer towards that. I just want to pray for you and let you know that it's not real and ask that God reveals it to your eyes, that he shows you the truth behind the situation because it's not real. Okay? Amen. Thank y'all for your time.
Okay, right now on a for real serious, I've been filming the documentary, A Day in the Life of an Independent Filmmaker. I might title it after myself, Mark Melvin. But I'm expecting good reviews. I'm feeling very good about it, and feeling very grateful to be able to have worked with so many good, so many great people that have helped me make the films that comprise this film project. Lots of family members, people donating their time, people just coming around, and everyone having just a great attitude and being so helpful. I just want to take this time to say thank you to everyone that's ever helped me piece together my little short films, and now you've helped me piece together a feature film, and I look forward to working with everyone again in the future. And I just want to say thank you very much for taking the time out of your day, stuff you could have did besides being out in the heat with me with a camera in your face. And just thank you all very much, helping my dreams come true, and I'm truly grateful. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. God bless.